Welcome once again to my kitchen here at Trails End 62. Now I do a lot of canning, a lot of dehydrating, food preparation, and occasionally I do some cooking. Sometimes I use the things that I've preserved, and sometimes I just like to cook. This instant I just got a sweet tooth today, so I decided to make some what are called no-bake cookies. And that's what we're going to do today, no-bake cookies. This is just basically a simple recipe. There's not a whole lot to it. You don't have to bake it. You do have to heat it up on the stove. So we're going to make some no-bake cookies. We start with, on our no-bake cookies, putting some ingredients into a pot. Now what we're going to do first, we have a half a cup of milk. I have it right here. So we're going to put in a half a cup of milk into the pot. Then we're going to put the rest of the ingredients in to start cooking our no-bake cookies. Now we turn on our heat. We have a half a cup of milk. Then we're going to add 2 cups of sugar. So pour in 2 cups of sugar. And now I've got the stove on, so this is starting to heat. 2 cups of sugar. Then we're going to add 4 tablespoons of baking cocoa, unsweetened baking cocoa. We add 4 tablespoons again in here. And we're going to add 1 stick of butter. Now I've softened this butter up, set it out, let it soften, and chopped it up so that it'll be easier to dissolve in there. So we have a whole stick of butter. We'll put that right in here with our cocoa, sugar, and milk. Again, this is heating up, so I'm going to stir it up real good in here and combine all the ingredients. And we're going to cook this until it boils, and we're going to let it boil for 1 minute. So here we are all mixed together here, and we're going to heating it up on the stove, stirring it all in so it all mixes together, mixes in good together here. We're going to let it boil, and when we bring it to a boil, we're going to let it boil for 1 minute. Now I like to continually stir it because I don't want to burn it. So by continually stirring it, we keep it from settling anywhere in there. Okay, it started to boil. So I got the timer, watching the timer, and boil it for 1 minute. I continue to stir to keep it from burning. We'll let it boil for 1 minute. Alright, that's 1 minute. We're going to remove it from the heat. Since I have a gas heat, all I have to do is turn it off. And then we're going to add the rest of the ingredients. Now next, we add 1 tablespoon of vanilla. One tablespoon of vanilla. 1 cup of peanut butter. Kind of tricky to add a cup of peanut butter because it's sticky. But we're going to put in 1 cup of peanut butter. Got it all measured out here. Now we're going to stir in our peanut butter. This is nice and hot. The peanut butter will soften up in there and stir up. Takes just a little bit. I like to get it all incorporated before I put in the oats. That's the next ingredient. Will be 3 cups of quick oats. Use quick oats because they cook quicker, so that's what you want to use in this, because this will cook the oats as we put it in here. Alright, that's nice and incorporated. Then the next thing we put in is going to be 3 cups of quick oats. I'm just going to sprinkle those in as I stir. Notice I have a pretty sturdy spoon here because this gets a little thick with the peanut butter and oats, and we want to make sure we get it all incorporated in together. Now, prior to starting this, I took some cookie sheets, lined them with wax paper. And we'll dollop this on to the wax paper and let it set. Now, what I will do is I will spoon it out in my stirring spoon, because I use these copper kettles. I don't want to use metal utensils on them. I know some people say you can, but I don't. So, and then I will take it and you just dollop however big a cookie you want. And like I said, you can make bigger ones. It doesn't matter. You make whatever size out of these that you want. Alright, I'm going to finish these up. And there you have it. No baked cookies. As you can see, my dolloping is not very symmetrical, but that's alright. There are no baked cookies, and these little crunches like this will harden up, and you just pick them off there and eat them. So every once in a while I get a sweet tooth and like to make something like this. These will keep. You let them cool and they'll harden, and they're really better put in the refrigerator after they harden a little bit than when they get where they're not sticky. Then I'll put them in a sealed container. I'll put them in the refrigerator, and they will last, I don't know, a couple of weeks or better in the refrigerator, and you can just snack on them as you want. Alright, there you have it. No baked cookies. Quick and easy. Sometimes I just get a hankering for something sweet. I make some of these up. They're real easy to make. They make a little bit of a mess, but they're easy to make, and I generally will put them in a sealed container after they get cool and harden up a little bit, and put them in the refrigerator. In the refrigerator, they'll last you at least a couple of weeks, maybe longer. These probably won't last me 2 weeks, but there it is. No baked cookies, quick and easy to make, and I'm going to enjoy them. So, till next time, from my house to yours, from my kitchen to your kitchen, God bless.